Of these pants, I'm going to find out how much or how little I move during the day. I'm curious how I compare to others, so I've recruited a couple of extra guinea pigs. Stephanie Ware, a waitress here at Cafe Kick, and Robert Kelsey, an author who writes about health. Out of the three of us, I want to find out who burns the most calories. This one for you, Stephanie. This one for you, Robert, and one for me. I think this is one size fits all. Well, what do you think then?
Stylish.
Yes. These are, well, I like to call them fidget pants, okay? So if you have a look at them, you're going to have to wear them for the next 24 hours, and they're going to measure pretty well every movement you take. And we're going to then download that data and see just how active you are during the day. Hands active. Active, light flashing. Thank you very much. I look forward to seeing you in a few weeks when we have the results.
Okay.
Great.
Thank you. Bye.
The question is, who moves the most? Although Stephanie does no official exercise, no planned activity, she's on her feet all day, suggesting that she may have a high NEAT. Robert has a sedentary job, but he goes to the gym most days and he notches up the recommended 2.5 hours a week. As for me, well, my normal routine is filled with far more sitting down than I would have thought possible. I think it's really quite extreme. What they're going to do is they're going to measure my VO2 max, you know, my lung capacity.
Check this out right here. Do wanna hate on us, do need to ease on up. Do wanna act on gut, but do get shut like Flavor Shut. Chick say she ain't down, but chick backstage when we in town. She like men on drum, she wanna hit and run. Yeah, that's the speed, that's what we do, that's who we be. B-L-A-C-K-E-Y-A-D-D to the E, then the I to the S. When we play, you shake it, turn it up. Come on, baby, just pump it.
2 weeks later, and it's time to meet James for the results. Standing up, of course. Each of us has a chart that graphically reveals our daily activities. First up, Stephanie.
But look at this, it's really, really cool because
Wow.
Look at her work day. You're clicking. You are on the move. So tell me what you were doing in the afternoon, because look at the difference.
The morning is
Well, that's morning. That's frantic serving.
It is literally frantic.
Yeah.
I mean, look at it. I mean, it's just a block.
Yeah.
It's a block of continuous activity. This is Robert, okay, this is Robert. The thing I saw as soon as I printed this out, before I started fiddling around and looking, is that it's sporadic, right? There's a lot of time where you're sitting down, and then you did this thing where you rushed off somewhere, and there was a lot of walking.
It's actually a half-mile walk, but it's a stealth walk.
But you moved.
And
you were
absolutely,
moving.
absolutely,
Because looking at the gait, because we can actually see the patterns of the gait, you were never actually in flight, so your legs were never off the ground, but you were moving, you were in a hurry.
Yes, exactly. Yeah,
right?
no,
It's ominous, isn't it?
Amazing,
It's amazing.
I'm, yes.
Moving on to me.
Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear.
Thank you, that was a good build-up.
If you just looked at this and said that's your day, what
Yes.
would you say?
I don't know what I'd say. It's very...
Go on.
It ain't very active. If I've looked at Stephanie's great big blocks,
Right.
this isn't very active.
But to me, I mean, the first thing I see when I see this is move, stop,
Okay.
move, stop. But most of it's stop.
But obviously not a huge amount of activity there. So
But the amount of activity you're doing is relatively low.
Yes.
And as you say, Stephanie is definitely gold medal, and we're not giving out any other medals.
Do you think it is better to, you know, be relatively sedentary, like Robert, and then go for big bursts at the gym, or is it better to be just moving all the time, like Stephanie?
People are going to go to the gym, are going to keep going to the gym because they love it. It's really cool, that's what they love to do.
Yeah.
But for most people, it's irrelevant. 80% of the population don't take regular exercise. And so therefore, what has to be relevant for most people is how much they move throughout the day, because that's how the human was designed.